Okay, now we're in front of the Hotel Majestic. This is a poster for Kane Lynch with Bruce Willis and Jamie Foxx. From the hit video game comes the hit film. I don't know the video game because I'm afraid to play them. And then up there is Love is More Than Skin Deep, Cannibal, a racing movie. The Majestic, which we're just leaving, is right by the Palais. We're walking out now. Every morning, thousands of journalists stream into the Majestic to pick up their trade publications. And then out here, we have a last little batch of posters. I'm going to cross the street, hoping not to get killed. Ooh la la. Alright, this van, by the way, parked in the middle of the street. They've gotten a ticket, of course. Unbelievable, just saw the cop give it to them. Alright, up here we have the last few posters. There's the Karate Kid with Jaden Smith and Jackie Chan, because the Will Smith family isn't rich enough. I still don't know why, Jackie Chan is perfect casting, of course, but I still don't know why his character isn't called Mr. Miyagi. I don't understand that. Then there's The Field of Enchantment by the director of Microcosmos, and The Nutcracker in 3D, Andrei Konchалevsky, who did Runaway Train, a really good B-movie by Cannon Films. Cannon Films used to rule Cannes. They were a B-movie outlet, and they just made tons of movies and were always 2 steps ahead of the debtors, and very fun, very fast and loose kind of operation. They produce a lot of movies, most of it junk, but some really good ones too. And The Princess of Montpensier, which is in the festival this year. That debuts in a few days. Outside the Law, a French film which is already a little controversial. It's not in competition, but it's about gangsters really, but there's a backdrop or a sub-story about Algiers and a particular French atrocity, war crime in Algiers, which nobody questions. It happened, but for some reason some French people are very angry that it's being mentioned again in the film. And then that's it, Giorgio Armani. That would normally be these ads for Prada, and Giorgio Armani and Miu Miu would normally be movie posters. And in fact, this little strip right here, there's a Coke ad way down there, I don't know if you can see it, instead of a movie poster. Normally these would all be movie posters. And in fact, this sort of block right up here that we're looking at often infamously features movies that you never actually see get made. They have ads for movies that are coming out, you know, deals are announced and lavish, exciting projects are announced, but they never actually get made. And moving over here, we see, again, this is the Majestic. We were at the far end, all the way down there looking at movie posters, and we walked all the way over here. It's about a 10-minute walk with all the crowd. And now you're looking at the main screening room of the festival. This soon will be blocked off. These cars won't be here. These will only be limousines dropping off stars. The red carpet isn't quite laid out, but this is the Grand Palais, the Lumiere, the main screening room of the festival. It seats thousands. It's one of the great cinemas in the world. And the celebrities walk up those steps. The journalists scurry up those steps in the morning at 8:30 a.m. And then the grand public screening is that night in tuxedo and full dress for the stars. And over there, to the right of the Palais, are more screening rooms in the press office and other screening rooms. And so this is the main building. Most days you come here and you're going into the Grand Lumiere in the morning, and then over here, for most of your other screenings, there's 2 other theaters. There's the private screening rooms in the Debussy a little bit down below, which is sort of a mini Lumiere. So this is the main section for the festival. That's where the press room is over there. That's Juliette Binoche in the poster for Cannes. She's in a film here. It's out of competition, but she's on the poster. And obviously the main poster above the Lumiere has just a bunch of auteurs in it, including Xavier Dolan, who is a terrific young filmmaker. I interviewed him last year at Cannes. He had a really good movie called I Killed My Mother, which played in Directors Fortnight and won 3 top prizes. And now he's in Un Certain Regard with his second film, which I believe has been translated as Heartbeats, but it should be called My Imaginary Lovers. And that's a movie I'm very much looking forward to. And he's sort of making the classic progression from the Directors Fortnight or Critics Week into Un Certain Regard, and then presumably next year or the year after that, when his 3rd film comes out, assuming he keeps progressing, it will perhaps be in competition. He's definitely a talented young filmmaker. Well, that's it for now. So, vive le cinema, and keep coming to Huffington Post to read more coverage of the Cannes Film Festival. And that was my thumb.